What's going on? Welcome to K.A.E Sports Talk. If you can give me the HKO special, help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. All right, so today we're going to talk about the top five wings in the KBL. So this is a combination of guards and forwards who are maybe in the top five. Now, a lot of you might have a different list of players, but these are my top five players, so you can comment afterwards. So let's start with number five, and this is Choi Ju-young or Che Ju-young, and he plays for the KCC Egis. Last year, he played for Seoul SK, but this is where number five. So just a little highlight. Here you go, but I'm going to take the sound away. So, yep, Che Ju-young. So there he is. Yep. So there he goes. And yep, just doing a little layup drill. And yeah, he was injured most of the season, but yep, he is, yep, now here with KCC Egis. It's now Busan KCC Egis. So there you go. So there you go. Choi Ju-young or Che Ju-young. So if you pronounce it in Korean. So there you go. And there he is. So there you go. So Che Ju-young. All right. So let's go with number four. So number four, I went with Oh Jae-hun. Okay. So he's been kind of stepping up. So let's see if he can keep that number four rating, but we'll see. All right. So here's some highlights of yep, or Jae-hoon Oh or Oh Jae-hun. And check this out. There you go. So there's the assist. Okay. Yep. And now you just so it's stolen. And here we go. And Che Ju-young, and he scores right there. So yeah, this year he's been stepping up. Yep. See, there you go. So there is the score again. There he goes. So he scores that layup. Yep. So there you go. And there's him shooting the free throw. Yep. So there you go. So, yep. So you could say Oh Jae-hun or Jae-hun Oh, depending on where you're from and where in the country you're from. But, yep, he's my number four. Okay. Now, number three. Yep. So number three is Min Jin or Min or Seo Min Jin. Sorry for mistaken. Yep. So Seo Min Jin or Min Jin Seo. So here we go. Check him out. Here we go. Here's a 3 point. And he's a pretty good wing for Mobis. This is probably like 3 years ago. There he goes again. So he does provide a lot of offense, and this year, with Gage Prim, and yep. So he's gonna be the go-to guy. So So Min Jin, he's been there, and there you go. He can shoot the three, and he can produce points when needed. So there you go. So yep. So there we go. So So Min Jin, free throws. And here we go. So Min Jin. Yep, there he goes. So, and here he goes again. So, and there's free throws. So, and another free throw. So Min Jin number three. All right. So number two. Okay, my number two is Kwang Hee Lee or Lee Kwang Hee or E Kwang Hee, and he is kind of like the guard and forward for the LG Sakers. And sometimes he comes off the bench, sometimes he starts. So take a look at his highlights. There he goes. Yep. So Lee Kwang Hee passes the ball to Dante Cunningham. There he goes, Lee. Yep. He passes to Gutong. Here comes Lee. Slam dunk, Justin Gutong. There you go. Yeah. Passes to EJ Do. I call him the Scotty Thompson of the KBL. Here he goes, Kwang Hee Lee. Yep, so there you go. So I have him as number two. I mean, you could flip flop So Min Jin for number two. So you could go either way. All right, so my number one player, and this is my feed here. You could go with Lee Jung Hyun. Yep, and he could play probably the one or the two, but mostly he's usually a two, scoring the points. And check this guy out. Here you go. Penetrates really well. Yep. Usually he does. So here he goes again. He usually penetrates and makes the basket. Yeah, usually doesn't need that help. But just, take my word on it. Yeah, I've seen him yeah, single-handedly beat Anyang, for game two. I mean, they lost the series 3 games to 1 last year to Anyang, and Anyang the defending champions. But yeah, he single-handedly got that victory for the Carrots. But of course, they're now the Sono, the goyang Sono Sky Gunners. Now they're no longer the Carrots. So yeah, he's my number one. So once again, here we go. So number five is Choi Ju-young or Che Ju-young for the Busan KCC Egis. Number four is for Seoul SK Oh Jae-hun or Jae-hun-oh. Let's see, number three, and this could be flip flop for two or even one. So Min Jin formed ulsan mobis. Let's see, and number two is Kwang Hee or Kwang Hee Lee for number two for the Sakers, and number one Jong Hyun or Lee Jong Hyun or Jong Hyun Lee as my number one, but he could play the point too. So, but he's basically pretty much the shooting guard. He just scores points at will. So those are my top five. I know there might be others that I missed, but tell me what you guys think, what your top five is. All right, everyone. If you enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKO special. Help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. Maybe who's your top five. So there you go. And everyone, I will see you in my next video.